What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. Take a listen.
Pretty Belly, I accept your offer. 70-30 split to fight with you on April 29th at Wembley. But you will promise to donate to Ukrainian immediately after the fight. £1,000,000 on every day of your deal, you will pay 1% from your poorest to Ukrainian people. Deal?
Well, that was Alexander Usyk responding to Tyson Fury's 70-30 split, which is ridiculous. I don't know, and I really don't care about the type of, like, how Tyson Fury has such a grip on these minions, but you have to be incredibly stupid to think that a 70-30 split is fair. Now, this is the same Tyson Fury that when he was supposedly going to fight Anthony Joshua the first time, when he spoke, they was asking him about the financial side of things and behind the scenes type of things, and he said, "I'm not a businessman. I'm a fighter. I let Frank Warren and all those guys deal with that. I focus on the fight. I go and I do this and I smash people and all this shit." He was talking, right? Now, every time you hear Tyson Fury speaking, right, you hear him speaking more than you hear Frank Warren about what the terms are. This is for undisputed, and you're going into this with a big ego, trying to use your celebrity status, which you think that you're a bigger star than what you are, like I've always said, and you think that this is a fair split, 70-30. A man who has 3 belts versus your one, and then for him to say he's not a big, right? Anthony Joshua's a businessman. I'm a fighter. That was his words, right? Well, tell me this then, right? If you're not a businessman, why are you the one walking around putting ultimatums and stipulations? Sign it by tomorrow or no fight. Sign it by this day or no fight. I want 50-50 or no fight. 70-30 or no fight. I'm the biggest star. Is that not you doing business? Okay. But at the same time, it's Tyson Fury. When he does something, oh, it's just Fury being Fury. Oh, just okay. If another fighter does the same things, you'll call him chicken. You'll say that he's trying to make ridiculous demands so the other person will turn the fight down. But when he does the exact same thing, and all signs lead to that's what he's trying to do, let's just overlook it because it's Tyson Fury. He also called Anthony Joshua a model, right? Now, I've seen Tyson Fury on the cover of like GQ magazine like 2 or 3 times already. Isn't that modeling? You don't have to have your shirt off to be a model. You don't have to be muscular just to be a model. The guy's a walking hypocrite. Now, what Alexander Usyk did was called his bluff and said, "Okay, I'll take these terms." And guess what? What he's asking for is not too much. And guess what? Tyson Fury can afford it. He's going to make way more money than what Usyk is asking of him to help the people of Ukraine. And I think that's a nice little touch. I'll take your 70-30, and this is what you're going to do. Now, let's let Tyson Fury come up with some nonsense excuse to say that he doesn't want to do it. Oh, I'm the champ, like Usyk isn't. Or I'm the A side. Whatever I say, I'm the one who make the turn. No. This man clearly does not want to fight Usyk, man. What's taking him so long to respond? Remember, ain't this the same guy? I'll fight anybody any day of the week and 2 times on Sunday, right? Isn't he the one? Now all of a sudden, it's like not only did Anthony Joshua call his bluff and accept his bullshit terms, but now Usyk is calling his bluff and accepting his bullshit terms. And he's quiet as a mouse now. Well, so much for fighting in March, right? And now, what did Usyk say? April 29th, right? Well, It's already March. So for Tyson Fury, you shouldn't have a problem with accepting this fight on April 29th. If you are what you say you are. If you're so dedicated like you say you know you are, that means you'd have been training all this time. You called Usyk a middleweight. You said you'll beat this guy in 2 to 3 rounds, right? So, you mean, yeah, you should be ready to go. I don't see why you feel so threatened by a middleweight. This is just, to me, another display of Tyson Fury, you know, showing that he has more than one face. But people want to overlook and act as if they don't understand what's going on. This guy wanted to constantly turn down things. And listen, he said at Wembley, because we know the fight in Saudi, nope, it's not going to happen, right? So at Wembley, your turf. And all of a sudden, Tyson Fury has a loss for words. Well, the ugly little man gave you an offer. He accepted your challenge. So I say he gave you an offer simply because I don't think you really want to fight him. I really don't think that Tyson Fury really wants to fight him. And you made such a big stink talking about AJ was holding the fight up. Then you said Usyk was holding the fight up. Well, you're holding the fight up. And we know damn well it wasn't about, for as far as Usyk being hurt, injured, he said he was injured. He was going to need more time to recover than what the time you laid out. And that's the thing. Every time Tyson Fury, between Usyk and AJ, let's remember, it was always sign now or no fight. Everything was just right away. Sign now. And then, right? Bro, calm down. Do this professionally. You want the fight, make the fight happen. He didn't want to fight Anthony Joshua. He wanted to fight Anthony Joshua only if Anthony Joshua was unprepared. He didn't want to prepare Anthony Joshua. No, he wanted to give him less time to train. I mean, how can you feel okay looking back on your career knowing you tried to rush guys to fight? I don't think he ever really wanted that fight in the first place. And like I said before, to say I'm so disappointed that I didn't get that fight, as if AJ pulled out and canceled. No, you pulled out and canceled. And when Usyk was saying he was ready, what was you doing? Being quiet. Talking about fighting Derek Chisora and that other journeyman F-class fighter that he wanted to fight. But at the end of the day, and this is your WBC world champion actually literally wanting to get into the ring with a guy. Look at what he did to Derek Chisora. This guy is worse than Derek Chisora. I forget his name. But you guys know who I'm talking about. And basically, he was willing to get into the ring and defend his WBC title against that guy. Well, Usyk just put the challenge out. He gave you his stipulation. If Tyson Fury doesn't take this fight, and after all the shit he's been talking, you guys can overlook it all you want, but you can't complain about nothing that he does or any other fighter for the fact that you guys are sitting there ready to butter your popcorn up and sit there and watch YouTube videos of him running his mouth about nothing and then repeat everything he say as if he's speaking facts. We know the guy has bipolar disorder, but this is like a new kind of stupid. This is like a new type of ignorance. If you want the fucking fight, you would take the fight, like how you and Frank Warren was talking all this shit about Anthony Joshua. Oh, they held the contract all this time, and they're not, we don't get a call, this and this, and all this type of shit that was going on, that was being said. But none of you was sitting there going, well, Tyson, what's the holdup? Usyk clearly says he wants to fight. April 29th, he told you the stipulations. Why are you being so quiet? He doesn't want this fight. And what happens when you get to a certain celebrity status, you think it doesn't matter who you fight. You could fight anybody. People are going to come to see you. So you will handpick, yes, cherry pick the worst fighters you can find, just so you can go in there, have an easy win, and have them going, man, look at how great this guy is. He destroyed that guy. as he was supposed to. And that's where I believe Tyson Fury's head is. And that's why Frank Warren made the analogy of how the comparison rather, that it doesn't make a difference if he fights Usyk or fight Derek Chisora, because Derek Chisora gave Usyk a run for his money, right? Even though he lost every goddamn round. But at the end of the day, that's the direction I feel like Tyson Fury wants to go. And then he can cash out whenever and say there's nobody left. I've beaten everybody. And that's the image that people have in their head. He would have beaten all those guys anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just like how they're saying, oh, it doesn't matter. Canelo's at a point he can fight anybody he wants. Oh, really? Yeah. I'm going to talk about that too. Not in this video, though. But, yeah. Pretty much, it's a situation where whenever Tyson Fury's bluff is called, he does something completely different from what he say he's going to do. You know, he tries to belittle that fighter and make all these bullshit excuses as to why the fight's not happening, but he tries to make it like it's their fault or like he's not interested, like they're not on his level. Guys, stop being bamboozled. Stop being foolish. This guy does not want that fight. Now, if he accepts the fight, like he said, he doesn't even need a full week of training to beat Usyk. Well, then you should be ready to go by April 29th, like I said. The challenge has been laid down and Fury's solid. Talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all in the next video.